recently in a car crash. I'm kidding. It was literally a rear end.
Fender bender. Hey everyone, welcome to Girls Night In, episode 1. Go out or stay in.
The big question.
The big college question.
I'm good for.
This was more my idea because this is something that I have grappled with, and it also depends on where you go to school. 100%. Our school is more I would say medium in the sense that it's a party school, but it also can be there's also a lot of people that don't want to go out.
Did you see though that we are on the top 10 or something for
party schools?
We drink the most or something?
Oh yeah, I did see that.
That's crazy. How did we get up there?
I don't know, but it makes sense. Yeah, I don't know how they find out how do they test that out? They just are walking on campus and
I don't know, they're oh,
1 blackout, 2 blackout, 3 blackout.
Beer. What if they look at, this is just side note, what if they look at the hospital trips?
Oh, wait, that would make a lot of sense. The transportation? Or what's it called?
They got transported.
Transported, yeah, the transported rates.
So close. I mean, that could be part of the adding into the...
Honestly, that might just be it. I also feel it depends what grade you're in. My freshman year, I went crazy. I was going out 4, maybe 5 days a week.
What?
Yeah.
I did not peg you for that.
I know. That's why, my friends that I've made after that, they're like, Talia, what? You were, a party girl? I was like, yes. And that's why now I'm okay, no more. I'm good.
I think we both had the same experience freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, no. We probably had completely different experiences. Yeah. That's not what I mean. I'm saying, I had this problem where, actually, first semester, I really didn't. I feel I was just, going through a bunch of stuff. And then...
first semester's a lot.
And then I made a friend group that just happened, I don't know,
mm-hmm.
I just happened to go out a lot more often.
Yeah.
And then second semester, a bunch of other weird stuff happened, in my own life. And then I was I'm just gonna go out. And then after, I'm why did I do? I didn't even feel good. But
I know.
I will say, I don't regret any of it. The craziest memories were made that, low-key shaped the rest of the... Do you regret any of it? I don't know. I just,
I don't have the same experience.
Some of the stuff I do regret. Some of the stuff I'm Abigail, go back. Well, actually, no. Sorry. I'm going to take that back. I am a firm believer in, everything happens for a reason, so I never regret what happens or what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I never am that was a bad day. I'm no, that was just a learning day.
Yeah. Yeah. We also have freshman Wednesdays at our school, so that was a big thing. So
yeah.
It was
so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Wednesday, Thursday, yeah, it was Saturday.
Would you rip Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I also as freshmen we had 8:30s. So we'd be going out Wednesday night.
So bad. And
then would have to rally at our 8:30 civ.
Hated freshman Wednesdays. I rarely ever went. I had a thing against...
We could do a whole entire episode on freshman Wednesdays because...
Yeah, there's just nothing good happens.
The sweaty basements.
Dude, I sweat as it is. Sorry, this is gross. I sweat as it is so much. I hated going in those basements because I was this is so extremely humbling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want anyone bumping into me. I was I don't want to be sweaty and put that on someone else. But the worst part was when they were just as sweaty as you, and then it's just everyone's wet.
Yeah, it's just
rubbing
a pool
up
of
against
sweat.
each other. So no, but
yeah.
I had no early classes on Thursdays. Both semesters. I should have utilized
I know.
the Wednesdays. I just didn't care.
It didn't help me academically at all. Just doing that and then going 8:30s.
Yeah.
And honestly, some nights overall were super fun. I do have great memories and the friend groups that I did have freshman year, I did have fun with them. But it's also looking back, it's those nights were just, I was annoyed and sweaty the entire time. And I also just feel socially it was a breeding ground for the worst possible things, injuries, accidents,
Wait, remember when the people would climb through the windows to get into the basement?
Oh yeah.
I was
you're sliding through this window
yourself.
That's it's
maybe
one of these.
It actually showed up. I'd have to. It was. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. It was on my.
And it was 10 feet drop to the basement, basically.
Yeah, it was. They would be they would be
people catching you.
The people would be grabbing you and pulling you down. I'm no way. I'm shoving my 6-foot body into this window.
I don't think I would have even fit.
Caught by.
I remember there was one night where this girl just went down and no one was there to catch her, and she's as a freshman or as a sophomore, you want to be way more extroverted. You want to put yourself out there in ways that you haven't yet, especially in college. And I also feel that was something that I was trying to do to the max, But in the end, it just, like, burnt me out even more. I was like, wait, I just don't have the social battery for this, because, like, the next morning I'd wake up and be like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not surrounded by people that
yeah, my thing about
want
that
what's
is,
best for me. You know what I mean?
That's a good point, because I feel like, I guess mine's like in a different way, because the people I would go out with, like, were my, like, direct friends. I mean, I had a small group. It was just me and my two, well, actually, it kind of grew, but it was just me and these two girls who I would go out with all the time. Like, those were my two girls I would go out with. And then, like, the guys we go out with, like, it was the same every time.
Yeah.
So, like, when we go out, it's not like my social battery was, like, put out to random people, but I am such an extrovert where it's, like, I could have just stayed, but I have a problem where I want to meet everyone and their mother. Like, I am that girl. I'm just like, hey, hi. And I meet all these people, and it's super nice because I love saying hello, hi, all this stuff. But, like, those people you meet, like, they don't care.
Yeah.
Not in, like, a rude way. They, like, and it's not even trying to be, like,
there's just so many people.
In a judgy way. Like, it's okay, I understand you don't care. We're not friends. We just met out that one night.
Yeah.
But my pet peeve, I'll always say, if I meet you out one night, I will 100% say hi to you the next day. This is so off topic. I'm so sorry. This is like, I have ADHD. I think, like, I'm recovering from this morning. My thing is, like, you meet them, say your name. Like, it really is so not hard to just, like, pass someone. And even a soft smile goes so far. Like, don't be fake.
Yeah. I know.
That was the only problem that I had, was, like, those people you made friends with. Like, I will say freshman year, though, was very good going out, only because it's good to know your class. You never know, they could be connections in the future.
True.
Had they followed you on Instagram or something, like, I don't know, LinkedIn.
Networking.
Yeah.
The summer after freshman year, I was very much like, okay, like, get your shit together, Thalia. Like, who do you want to be? Who's the person you want to be? Work on yourself. And that was very much, like, the summer after freshman year, and that was, like, my goal was to come back and be like, okay, I'm okay. You know, so yeah, but sophomore year, I feel like I also, the beginning I was going out a lot. My friend group, like, they loved going out, and, like, socially, like, it was fun. We had, like, a nice little friend group going on, and I enjoyed going out with them for the most part. But then as I got into the school year, I was like, I really need to focus on my grades. I'm at school for that.
This is such an important conversation.
Yeah.
Keep going. And then
yeah.
I'll talk. Yeah.
Because, like, I know, like, okay, everyone's college, friendships, social groups, like, but you're really there to get a degree, to get your, like, to get education. And that's something that I feel like I lost track of freshman year. Not that I, like, flunked out or anything. Like, I was still doing okay, like, great. But it's still, like...
She's a very smart individual.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Abigail. You too. But, it was just, like, okay, I lost sight of, like, what I really wanted.
My freshman year, I'm gonna get, like, personal without getting too personal. I don't know.
We love that.
Unfortunately, my grandmother passed away second semester of freshman year. There was actually really a lot happening to my life from freshman year.
Me too.
That put me in, like, a really dark place. Like, I looked fine. I was going out having fun. But I vividly remember, and I won't forget it to this day, sitting, because when I was a freshman, my brother was a senior.
Yeah.
So I had the car on campus.
Yeah.
Sitting in front of Mar, like, hoping no one will see me, because I call my mom, like, freaking out. Not that my grades were, like, horrible, but, like, because I kind of fell into, like, a little bit of a stage of sadness, I'll say. I, like, really struggled, like, even, like, just doing the simple stuff that I should do, but I started putting my energy way too much into, like, other people's lives and, like, meeting people.
Yeah, helping people out when you're not even
letting
yourself
flow. Yeah, I'm like, I need to help myself.
Yeah.
And I vividly remember sitting there, like, crying, and my mom was like, Abigail, she was like, you need to think about it this way. She was like, you are here for you. And when she said that, I was like, you were so right.
Everything just clicked.
Everything clicked, and I was like, bam. I got my grades up in a span of 2 weeks, finished off with, like, good grades. And I was like, okay, if I could do that in a 2-week span, like, where was this the whole year? Like, what are you doing? Not that my grades were bad. Like, I thought my grades were good.
Yeah.
But I was like, what are you doing? Like, and when she said that too,
it's the motivation to work hard.
Yes.
That is what the lack was.
Yeah. And then in my head, I'm like, even some days where I'm like, oh, like, I really don't want to wake up for this class or something. I am literally paying to go here and to be successul and to get out, get a good job, and pay off my tuition. Yeah. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and
let that waste away. We're juniors now. I feel like, I don't know, end of sophomore year, I was kind of like, I'm staying in, like, almost basically, I would go out, like, maybe 1 or 2 nights a week, like, literally Friday, Saturday.
Like, weekends, yeah.
Yeah. But, like, now, I've only gone out probably, like, at school, like, 4 times since I've been here, and besides, like, I went to Miami and I went out.
Oh, I know.
But, like, we gotta talk about that. I know. But, like, but not, like, at school, because it's also, like, you see the same, oh my god, I'm sorry, but, like, it just gets so boring. And I also feel like, as a grade, there's certain friend groups, like, some of them are really close, but I don't feel like I jive with everyone. So that's also a reason why I might think it's boring, but other people in our grade love it and, like, eat it up, and, like, that is what they want to do every single night.
My thing is, like, I like our grade, I'm just not super close with, like, everyone.
Yeah.
So, like, I get where you're coming from on, like, the aspect that's, like...
Yeah. And honestly, like, I would rather stay in, do my homework on a Friday night, watch a movie, have some tea, have literally a glass of wine. Like, I would just much rather do that, light a candle, watch a show. And it's not that I'm going to bed, like, early, but it's, like, this is more fulfilling in my life to be doing this and working on myself than, like, going out and feeling anxious. Like I get so very overwhelmed in, like, social environments sometimes, and I think it's just, like, the overstimulation of it. And even my mom was telling me about this. She was like, when you were little, like, you hated crowds. Like, you were very, like, overstimulated. Really? And now I'm, like, older, and I'm like, wait, that makes sense, because I feel like it's coming back, where I'm, like, reverting to, like I understand that.
My problem is I ran into the crowds as a child.
Oh,
like, that was so mean. That's why, like, it's so... Okay, so, like, this is, like, where we differ a little. Like, I'm down for that, but, like, it depends on the feeling. Like, I've gone out a handful of times. Every weekend I go out. Not, like, I feel like, because I always say to myself, like, what do I do when I go out? But I realized that, I think I'm an overthinker.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And I think, like, past stuff, like, makes me nervous to, like, go into, like, big settings with our grade. Because of, like, my own head.
Yeah.
I don't know if this makes any sense.
No, that makes complete sense.
But I will say, I went out last night, and it was actually super nice, like, seeing all these people I haven't seen in a while. Like, last night, I was like, oh, I, like, met one of my friends there. I went with one of my friends, I should say, and he was meeting his friends, and then I was meeting a girl there, and then I ended up seeing a different girl who I'm friends with, and it was so much fun. Like, we hung out the whole night, and I was like, wait, this is actually, like, a new perspective, and it's super nice. But that's not something I can do every weekend. I can go out, but I can't do, like, that. I'm a huge dinner girl. I need to, like, drink at dinner before I go out. It's the weirdest thing. Like,
wine and dine yourself.
I love wine and dining. And then it's like,
and you feel better drinking. Yeah.
You're so right.
Yeah. Because you have a full stomach.
Oh, that's such a good point. I wasn't even thinking like that. I was just thinking, like, it's the aesthetic, it's the vibe. I don't even. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to bother you. I'm like, I don't want you to feel like you have to talk to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, it does. It does. Because then you're like, oh, everyone's so busy talking to everyone else. Like, do they even want to talk to me?
Literally me. I'm like, it's okay. I'm like, it's okay. You don't have to be here right now.
You don't have to socialize with me if you don't want to.
I live in a house with girls in the grade above us, and I love their grade. Like, they're all so nice. It's just nice to get a different variety of people.
They are. The seniors are, like, very, very nice.
Actually, I really love the senior class.
We should have been seniors.
Well, did you wait?
We barely missed the cutoff.
My cutoff got changed. Did yours?
Oh yeah.
That's why I pushed back, and they were like, "Well, you can choice in if you want." And I was like,
no,
you can't just choice in."
I remember my mom being like, "You were like a day from the cutoff or something crazy."
Yeah, mine was like 2 days.
Which maybe my day was the cutoff.
Bro,
the 5th.
Yeah.
We're both September 5th and 7th.
September 5th, September 7th.
So this is just, it's something that I've had to, like, explain to my friends that go here too. And even, honestly, all of my friends. Because I'll go out with my friends and be like, okay, this is fun for, like, 2-3 hours. And then I'm like, I want to leave. And I know my friend Michaela is going to be okay with me saying this. But we went out in Miami.
She's gonna be okay with me saying.
No, she is. Like, I already talked to her about it. Like,
oh yeah,
and
that's the time I seen her.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun. But
did she go to Miami?
No. We so Michaela's uncle lives in Miami, so we met up together. She goes to SMU in Texas. We met up and then had like a nice little long weekend in Miami. But the second night we were there, we like met up with our friends at U Miami, and we're trying to go out to this club Shots in Miami. And by the time that we went out, everyone in Miami goes out so late. And we were going out, we left at like 1 a.m. to go out.
You're joking.
No. So by that point, I was like, I should be on the way home. Like in my own like personal head of like, I should be going home right now. Like, what the heck? And I get to the club and it's like so many people. They weren't even U Miami kids. It was like random like towners. People. Yes. And I was like, this isn't even fun. Like, I wasn't having fun the entire time. And I was like, Michaela, can we please Uber back? And I couldn't Uber back alone because like I didn't want to go back to her uncle's apartment alone and leave her. And like,
that's also dangerous.
Yeah, it's also dangerous. So Michaela's like, yeah, 10, 15 minutes, then we'll leave. I'm like, I got so mad at Michaela because sometimes she just doesn't get that I get super overstimulated and anxious. And like, not that like none of her friends were like kind or anything, but like they all knew each other, and like I felt like the odd man out that entire night. And I was like, everyone wants to be here.
I'm listening.
I'm like, everyone wants to be here, and I don't. So that was a rough night. We had a little argument. It wasn't even like an argument. It was just me like pissed, and Michaela was like, I understand. And I was like, we've had so many like, not so many fights, but that also happened in Nashville. I like left a bar. Yeah, but it's my own like personal thing. Like, I want to have an escape plan when I grow up. Like, I don't like. I'm such like a stay-at-home like person. Like, I just want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to, like, watch a movie, my kids. Like, I don't know.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, obviously when I'm, like, older, but I know.
Abigail's like, we're young. We should be going out.
No, I do this thing where when I get to school, like, the first few months, like, I'm all down for going out. Like, I don't want to miss anything. Not that I'm missing anything. I don't even feel left out. I can't even explain it. I'm just, like, I don't want to miss out on memories I could make.
Yeah.
That will be, like, the first month or 2 months.
Yeah.
After that, I am willing to drive home to my town in Massachusetts every weekend.
Yeah, like, same.
I love my bed here now, so that's the only thing that
I know.
I don't want to go home. Like, my bed is so comfortable. It's not even funny. This isn't sponsored, obvi, but please look into Helix mattresses. They're so good. They're, like,
actually, they do, like, sponsor a bunch of YouTubers.
I know. Yeah. We're not on the maps yet.
Someday.
They do because they sponsored Gretchen Gary.
Oh, yeah.
But that's how I saw it. They, like, you take a quiz. It, like, shapes to your body. It's, like, crazy.
That is crazy.
So good. But, no, I said to my mom when I was home, I was like, yep, I've hit that point. And I was like, I just don't care. Like, but when you're here, like, I feel like it's different for you, too, right now. Yeah. You're not, like, there.
I'm not on campus. I live off campus.
She lives off campus. I'm, like, directly
you are in
the
it.
scene.
Yeah.
So when I see my roommates going out, I'm like, oh,
yeah, that looks fun. Yeah, and then you go.
And then I go. Yeah. Because then it's like, I'm going to be up anyway because I'm going to hear music all night.
Yes.
So I do go and it's fun.
Yeah.
But I'm also, like, tonight, I'm going out to dinner with my friend and then I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Well, she'll probably come over and watch a movie.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't want to go out. I went out last night and that was enough for me.
Yeah.
Your yawn was contagious.
I'm sorry. Guys, it's like raining outside right now.
It's gloomy. And
it feels like I should be in bed.
I went to bed at 7 a.m.
That's crazy. I pulled an all-nighter last night.
You did?
Yeah. Not last night. The night before.
What were you doing? Studying?
When I was at Babs, I went to Babson.
Oh, yeah.
Thursday night. Yeah.
Did you go out?
Well, yeah, technically. Yeah, I did. We had, like, a barbecue. It was really fun. I actually love the school. Like, I'm glad that, like, he goes there. Because now I can, like...
Now you have the best of both worlds.
Yeah, totally.
Have you seen the library? So weird.
No.
Such a weird question to ask.
At the school?
Yeah.
I haven't, but they rave about it.
I wonder what other people's libraries look like. I've always wanted to go to the Brown Library. That's the thing. You'll probably see me in one of these in a brown sweatshirt. I just love their sweatshirts. It's nothing about the school. I didn't even know anyone who goes... Well,
I just like brown.
I know a few people who go there.
Yeah. Very different vibe from our school. It's okay if you feel overwhelmed or if you don't want to go out all the time because it's normal. It's completely normal.
It's so normal.
It's so normal, and the peer pressure that you experience with, like...
That's what I'm saying.
It's peer pressure. It literally is. It's FOMO, peer pressure. Like, it is completely normal, and it's okay to be like, you know what? No.
But those are the best nights is, like, when, like, you have that feeling, like, should I go, should I not? And then you decide to stay in, and you're just so relaxed. You wake up the next morning, you're like, I'm ready to seize the day.
And all your friends are, like, waking up at 2 p.m., like, I'm sick, I threw up. Ugh.
The problem with going out to dinner and getting drinks and eating is the drinks are so expensive for no reason. And you add it into the bill and it's, like, crazy. I didn't even realize once you hit, like, 21, it's, like, that's all you want to do is, like, go get a nice drink at dinner and then you, like, rack up your bill. I'm like, why am I doing this?
I know.
I could just get a drink
because the drinks are, like, $21 each.
But in your head, you're like, I could get a drink at home. But it doesn't hit.
It doesn't. But if, like, honestly, I feel like if you're more introverted, it's just, like, it's very overstimulating. And maybe it's different. Like, I know it's different for you. Like, you're more extroverted and, like, social and...
Would you say you're introverted? Extremely.
I feel like you're introverted, extroverted. Yes, I am. I'm a mix because around certain people, if I get to know you, I'll be, like, extroverted. But even sometimes it gets weird, like, when I don't see someone for, like, a little bit.
You get awkward.
Then I get so awkward and introverted. And I'm like, what? I've known this person for, like, years. Like, why am I acting this way?
No,
like,
my thing is, yeah, I feel like I'm definitely an extrovert.
Yeah.
I don't think I have an ounce of introvert in me.
I don't think so. Maybe a little bit. We should do a test. Like, take the extrovert, introvert test. See, like, how percentage-wise.
I know. I think that it's just, like, I'm the type of person, it's like, if your friends are nervous to, like, ask, like, if they get the coffee wrong, I will be the first person to
I'd be like, hey.
I'm so sorry, but I actually didn't ask for this. Like, that's me. And I also just, like, I think this is another thing. I don't even know how this has to do with going out. But just, we're on the extrovert topic. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I am, like, I'm that type of person, like, if I say, like, the way I talk and, like, the way I treat people, it's, like, it's actually genuine. Like, it's not fake. Like, you know how some people be like, and how are you? Like, they don't actually care. Yeah, like, there's some people who
they're just like, asking to ask.
I'm like, no, like, I genuinely care, and I genuinely want to have this conversation with you. I'm an extrovert, though, and I still have nights where I'm like, I don't want to go. Yeah. So, it's, like, you can be anywhere on the whole spectrum of introvert, extrovert, and there's just those nights where you really need to just, like, take care of yourself. I think that's another thing is, like, connected with health. Health is, like, I realized, like, health is, like, really hard to, like,
balance within college?
Yeah, obtain balance, like, when you're in college. Your health is so bad your freshman year. Yeah.
There's also mold in, like, every single dorm, and you can, like, sue the school for that, so, like, if you're sick all the time, maybe get a mold monitor and see how much mold is in your dorm, because I was also sick, like, I got, like, some weird, like, bronchial, like, it was bronchitis, but it was, like, extreme, and I went to my dad's friend, like, this, like, lung doctor, basically. He was like, if you had waited, like, another week, like, you would have been hospitalized. Like, it's that bad. Like, your lungs are that bad. Because I was coughing all the time, could not breathe. I also have asthma, so it was probably, like...
I didn't know that. Yeah. You have an inhaler?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's in my nightstand.
Yeah. I don't know why I just said, aw. I'm like,
I know. You poor child. My dad had asthma really bad, so... You know, it's genetic.
Yeah. So, guys, I'm ashamed to admit this. Me checking it off.
This is a safe space.
Yeah. No, but I don't know. It's like going out to the public. I feel like
this is a safe space.
So last night I did in fact go out. Do I look?
We picked up Abigail and she like still felt drunk. Like she was.
I looked horrible. I feel horrible. I was like, well, actually, I feel a lot better. I'm tired.
No, I think you're fine now.
I think I'm exhausted.
I think you needed food and you needed like.
I think like when I go home. Great. Now I'm yawning. Thinking about it. When I go home, I'm gonna need a nap. You can yawn too. Sorry.
Everyone's gonna be watching this like
They'll be like, why are they yawning? No, when I go home, I'm gonna need a nap heavy. But this is what I'm saying. Fun night. It wasn't necessary to drink that much. I was already at a limit where I'm like, I was chilling.
And was it fulfilling?
No. It actually was not fulfilling at all. But I had a nice time with, like, the girls.
The fact that I have to cook for myself tonight.
You have to cook? I only cook on Mondays.
Only on Mondays?
He says, like, actually, well, no, it'll be usually Tuesdays. Well, it depends. Okay, sorry.
Wait.
Let me rephrase this. So, why are we talking about meal prepping? I don't know. I will either, like, because chicken's good for 5 days after you cook it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rule of thumb. I looked it up.
Okay. Good to know.
So I'll, like, cook, like, a pack of chicken, like, 3 chicken breasts, but I, like, make them thinner slices. So then I can just, like, heat up rice and arugula with the chicken.
Okay, that makes sense.
Done. Or if I want the chicken and I have sweet potatoes, I can just... There's a sweet potato recipe. Do you like sweet potatoes?
I love sweet potatoes.
So good. You cut the sweet potato in half, you put the olive oil on the pan, and you face them down. So they get, like, a crunch caramelized on the outside and it's so soft, and the inside is so good. So, like, that, or, like, asparagus, like...
Yeah, love all that stuff.
Yeah. And, guys, this is what I'm saying about the staying in part. I'm doing laundry tonight. I'm getting in fresh sheets. So important. Such a win. Like, nothing beats, like, fresh as a girl, sheets. Nothing beats shaving your legs.
Yes.
Getting into brand new sheets. But the best feeling is, like, you have to have socks on all day and then take them off.
Oh.
Do you get anxiety?
I have anxiety without anxiety, so, like, probably.
Anxiety is the worst.
I definitely have had it before.
Even when it's like you did nothing wrong. You just wake up and find everything wrong with what happened the night before.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I totally understand that. I'm just always anxious 24/7. We could do it tired. Other episode on that, but
that's the thing. I'm never anxious. Only when I wake up.
Oh.
After drinking. I don't get anxious.
Really. So you're just, like, normal, like, mentally healthy.
I don't know if that makes me normal.
Yes, it does.
Well, everyone deals with a tiny bit of anxiety, but I'm saying, like, I don't really get, like...
daily anxiety.
Yeah, I don't get that. I only get it, like, when something bad's happening.
Oh my gosh.
Is that, like, abnormal?
No, that's normal.
So, like, it came out of
nowhere. So what is causing this?
But I feel like... Okay, so I was a FaithWorks leader for a pre-orientation group here. And one of my freshmen was like, we're at the mass. Like, we're literally at mass before it, like, starts or whatever. And I don't even know what I did, but she was like, did you ever get diagnosed for ADHD? And I was like, no, why? She was, oh, you're so ADHD coded. And I was like, I love when people say that. I was like, what? I think it's so funny. I'm like, what? And she was like, no, like, she was like, it's not a bad thing. I have ADHD. I'm just saying, like, I have it and I know what it is. You so have it. You so should have gotten diagnosed. And I was like, maybe I do have ADHD.
Then you think about
but I'm just not going to get diagnosed because I've been loving the way my ADHD brain works. And I'm scared to stay in.
Don't be scared. We're here for you. And if you want to stay in, listen to us.
Yes. And also, just know that, like, sometimes I know I've had those times where I'm like, I stay and then I'm like, oh, I really should have gone out. But the thing is, everything happens for a reason.
Totally.
You were supposed to stay in. You could have avoided something really bad.
Really bad. Yeah.
I always think about that. I'm like, what did I avoid?
Yeah, me too.
No, staying in is so good for you.
It's good for your soul.
I'm so excited to do laundry tonight.
I'm excited for you. I don't know what I'm going to do today. This was, like, my one, like, big thing today. Folding. I'm going to be editing.
Thanks for listening. Hopefully you guys took something out of it.
Yeah.
And just listen to me rambling on about God knows what.
But this was fun, and yeah.
But also, if you like going out, that is just fun as well. I'm sorry, we never even take it from a girl.
I think we did touch on that a little bit, but
if you do go out, slay that. I don't know how you do it. I literally do not know how you can drink that much and then get your work done. It's like a talent.
It's admirable.
I'm always like, good for you. I can't. Like,
I can't.
It's not in the bag for Abigail Gillingham.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we hope to see you in the next episode.
Yeah. We'll probably do weekly episodes or something like that.
Hopefully, yeah. We'll maybe try to get a consistent schedule going. But for now, we're just gonna do what we can do with our schedules.
I know.
Alright, thanks for watching.
Bye,
we'll see you on the next episode of Girls Night In.
Girls Night In. Bye.
Bye.